Hey y'all, this is SoTN. This is an old school recording again. And this is Castlevania Requiem. I've been playing it quite a lot as of late, and yeah, recording pretty early today, so yes. I did do some webcam recording earlier as well. And yeah, setting this up wasn't easy because it kept zooming in a lot of times, but now it hasn't done so it's probably going to work fine. It is a bit annoying having to try and go back here. Though this is, I thought it started zooming in, it almost looked like it did. Hopefully you can see the full picture with this, it looks like you can. So that's gonna be good. So in this game, you have some settings here. One normal icon feed, you have display effects. You can set it to full, or you can have it to normal. Like everything to full, you can have scale lines, you can have interlace. Interlace is so weird, it makes it almost like it flashes or whatever. So I don't know really what it does. But then I have smoothing on, which seems to make the frame rate actually better in the game for whatever reason. And then you have wallpapers here, and I don't know if there are any unlockable wallpapers or not. You know, I have no clue. No, it would be cool if there would be some unlockable ones. And then you can simply do it in English and Japanese, and of course the translation is different because I believe it's based on the Japanese version. Like the translation is a better translation of the Japanese version of the game. So it's now night. So I have been speedrunning this. This is my speedrunning file here. And yeah, this is my Maria file also. And this is my clear file. The thing is, I'm missing 0.1%. I'm missing the 200.6%, which this goes up to, but I forgot exactly what it is I missed. I think it's somewhere in the reverse castle, but it's really hard to tell because there's just one little square missing somewhere on the map, and I have no idea where it is because it looks like the map is completely filled, at least from the regular castle. And the thing is, there's a trick that I am trying to do on this file here. That's using the code, by the way. And the thing is, actually, depending on how you do at the very start of the game, you can start with even higher luck. And I right now have 119 luck. I can of course equip the Alucard set and get 149 luck, because we also have the lapis lazuli. If we have another lapis lazuli, we get even more luck, by the way. So yeah, which we will be able to get later. So, but on this file, you can see a time attack, Richter Vitakula, meeting with death. And meeting with death, you don't really meet with death because you can skip it. And then you can see Doppelgang 10, and after that I did Minotaur and Werewolf already. Normally you wouldn't be able to do that, and then meeting Master of Librarian after that, and defeat Lesser Demon without getting bat form. And you can do a certain jump, basically, is how you get up here, basically, because I don't have double jump, as you can see. So I was able to basically jump up there, but now I have bat form, of course. But the way you do that is you do the... I believe you need a mist for it though. Or no, but you need a mist for it, and then you basically do this, you come out here, you do this, you mist, and then you do this, boom, and you get it every time. And I don't know why speedrunner says that it's hard. Oh shit, I want that there. Or, no. Damn it, that was 1,000! Anyway, let's reset again here. You can just very quickly reset, by the way, if you like mess something up, you know, when you're speed running. And I know it's gonna be flickering a bit because that's usually what the camera does, but yeah. So the thing is, there's a trick I'm trying to do, a trick that I know works in the PlayStation version, but this is based on the Saturn version because there are certain Saturn familiars in this. But not all the stuff on the Saturn version is in, like not the stuff on the Japanese version, which is a bit bad. Of course I could use Wing Smash here. Boom. The thing is you can also chain Wing Smash, by the way. This is where you get the fairy card. This is normally what you will need, and yeah, I should be doing this. Sometimes it's a bit hard for it to read input, it feels like. Sometimes it might be that the controller is loose. Like, I always feel that happens sometimes, but I don't know what makes that happen. And I know you're actually not mashing because there is a certain like timing to it. Oh wait, I did wrong. I still think I can do it though. So I think I need to stand very very close to where the edge is. And with someone in the family, and then she will begin speaking, and she should have like an intro speech.
You bless me.
And then supposedly you go in here, and then you should be able to use the menus, but I'm not able to use the menus. That's what you're meant to be able to do. You're meant to be able to use the menus somehow because she's talking still. But I don't know what it is that I'm doing wrong, if there's some kind of movement I'm doing wrong or whatever. Because you can see you can just buy the stuff here, and the thing you want to be able to do is do a certain duplication glitch, which allows you to buy a bun or to buy the duplicator at least once. You can of course buy the duplicator twice, which is what I would do, because there's a certain grind that you can do if you also want to get max level, or if you want to get really high. So I don't know why that doesn't work though, but I think I can still do the speed run without getting it. I mean, it is useful to get to kill certain bosses faster, and because of our mana is really low, our mana is just 84. But I mean, most things we die quick enough. We don't have any mana prism yet, right? How much is mana prism? I think it's 8,000. So if we don't need a familiar, then I'm not gonna pick it up. Then I can save time on that. I'm not picking that shit up. So then, yeah, I know that I can move faster with all wing smash, but if you're not good at executing wing smash, then this can still be quicker. The really good go at the start of the castle. I mean, I can get the wolf charge. The wolf charge does save time in certain areas of the game. Okay, wrong inputs. That's the whole problem with Castlevania, something like that. Sometimes it's, but that's mostly when you're inputting spells, but yeah. And by the way, this dash I didn't used to do before when I speedrun this game, by the way, long library, that's the first time I'm entering it. Which is what it should look like if you're speedrunning, so yeah. You can see here on the map, I've been to some rather old places. Now here's the thing, right? You could technically do Richter skip. I believe I have everything needed for Richter skipping. I think. I mean, would I want to go and get the faster wolf form though? Because I know the faster wolf form will help me travel because I'm not super good at wing smashing. But the wolf form is mostly to get through that lower area there, to get to the underground section quicker. But yeah, if we're gonna go there up to the keep, we would have to go now, basically there. I mean, the wolf form is nice because it doesn't take that long for me to pick up the wolf form if I need, or like the wolf form thing. I think it's in that location though, like it allows you to do the charge, which is what I want. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take a Bekatova. Bekatova is actually nice if you manage to get it to drop early. And now we might as well pick up the dual jump then while we're there anyway, so yeah. I mean, you don't need the dual jump, but now that we have done the skip and everything, you might as well get the dual jump because there's no percentage for that. There's not no percentage yet. We didn't pick up the teleport right now, we did not. I mean, it's not necessary really, you don't need a teleport. So first we're going to pick up a few extra other things we can pick up here. We can pick up one of the bad things here, and I mean it's just so close. And I mean I could also pick up the whole boots, the moon boots, or whatever you call them, high-end boots. Okay, fire bat. It isn't really worth it, so yeah, but now we can do this here. Oh damn, I was trying to chain it there. I think I got 2 chains there. I don't know how much it is. Okay, so oops, I wanted to do this. Certain inputs I actually do on the other thing. We don't need this, I don't think. I forgot where the stuff was, the arcane ring where it was on the first playthrough. Again, this is bad. This is still scary just because of defense, so our constitution is not very high. And that's the main problem, falling into the water. That's actually what was doing so much damage. That's the thing we can open, but we're not going to open that yet. Yeah, let's just fly. Actually, I want to stop here because my HP is getting a bit low. Oh. And then we'll of course screw that up. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4. These guys are used very easy. Counts and wait for them to go up to you. It's a way to manipulate them also so that they don't jump, I think. I usually use going aggressive on these because you know you don't need to fear them. That's the biggest mistake you can do is stop fearing them, and I know we cannot reach up here. And by the way, in the SoTN version there will be something you can get here by the way, so yeah. So we get more max life and get more max health. This guy responds. He can drop the Flambirds and the Heaven's Sword, which is pretty hard to get your hands on actually. It's easier in the inverted castle, but it's also hard at the same time. I'm just gonna follow this guy a little bit because I know I was close to leveling there. I might kill him once more. How much does he give? 1965. Yeah, that's what's farming. Let's farm another level. Sometimes I just do that for safety strats basically. Yeah, the game is pretty easy, but there are things that are gonna hit hard in the inverted castle. Just because the main problem with this is my constitution, as you can see, is really low. Even with this whole setup, my constitution is pretty damn low. Which is my problem. Let's just make sure it hasn't zoomed in. It has not zoomed in, which is good. Yes. Alright, I don't need to exit the room, I just need to do this. The thing is, I would really love to see the Flambirds or the other thing drop. Like Heaven's Sword I would prefer, because Heaven's Sword is pretty damn rare. I remember even after playing the games for several years on my main file, I never saw the Heaven's Sword drop. Until on another file where I managed to get higher luck, and yeah, it's just that Heaven's Sword is just rare. The thing I hate on this, when you kill them out of bounds, then the drop won't happen. The same is a problem with Smooth. Schmo, it can drop the Requiem. But actually, if the Requiem drops for you, then I feel that it's better than doing the shield combo, because the shield combo costs a lot of mana and my MP is rather low because of that luck code that you can do. And my luck is way higher than it should be though. I think, oh no, it's 99 luck plus 20 from the Lapis Lazuli, right? Yeah. So this is what you should have. And of course with the other card setup you can get in stronger. And the thing is, I've been trying to get the ring to drop, the Ring of Ada, but that requires you to have gone into New Plus, which this is of course a clear file. But on the PlayStation version, you can get it, I think, with a nice Flambirds. Flambirds is actually it's pretty hard if I remember correctly. No, not super strong, but that's used mainly because of the strength that I believe. Certain weapons are actually, I think, dependent on strength that. Why did I exit the room there? I know that the other thing is way rarer though, by the way, so yeah. It depends on how often I see Flambirds, so we didn't level up yet, no. We level up after 2 more kills. One thing I kind of wish that it did though is if you kill it out of bounds, that it would just teleport it in on the fourth location where a drop would be, so it would just teleport it there or something like that. That's something I would like to see basically. I kind of wish that everything on the SoTN version would be in though. I'm gonna see if it still gives you 100 full. No, it does not, so now we're at a high enough level. Basically to the point where that doesn't matter. Yeah, we are at 93 mana. We basically, for Wing Smash, we only need 8 mana. And you can see the input there. The question mark is of course for that button, and so it's like, so you basically go that input kind of shows wrong here because I basically do a half circle back and then forward basically. So it's half circle back and then forward. So it's basically like a half circle you do. Or almost a full spin basically is what you do. Almost a full spin, so half circle is what you call it. Half circle forward. Or half circle back, right? Yeah, half circle back and then forward. And in certain areas, of course, the dancing is not super good. In certain areas, it depends on the area, of course. Just fly here because we can use it if we do that. This last thing I would love to drop here. I don't remember what was in the top corner again. Was it just an armor piece or what is the... I know there is in the inverted castle. Alright, it's not here. It's actually at the other end. I sometimes get it mixed up because of the inverted castle and stuff like that, yeah. And I think it's here.